Shoot this real quick. I just got back from seeing, went to movie theater, Jurassic Park. Saw it, haven't seen since 1993. It's $5. I wanted to get back to the movies. So I just want to give you a little bit about my experience. I went to an AMC theater here in Orange Park by us. Uh, Quick and simple. I ordered tickets online. I was also able to order my, excuse me, I ordered popcorn and drink online. So it was all $5 each, doing the regular thing. Now, to know again, he got on the app, so he got the ticket. They scanned that, and I asked him, when I walked in, where do I go to pick it up? They got a little thing that says pick up. Now, my only complaint about this, everything was simple. My only complaint is they only had one person behind the counter at the concession stand. So one person handling the line, and then you've got their whatever the club member things people are called. So there's only one girl, and there's a person in front of me over by the pickup. And excuse my hair, I've just been wearing a hat all day. It's nasty looking. But there was a girl and her mother in front of me. And then there was the line of people normal. I just went over to where they told me to go to the pickup area and did my social distancing, had my mask on, and waited. And waited. And waited as they kept getting people through people in the line. And then I saw a couple people hold up their phones and get orders. So I sat there for a minute. Then finally, another guy, I guess, came back from break. And he stood around for a while, and they were talking in the back while she was getting some hot dogs and stuff. And he was washing his hands, doing other things, wasn't really helping. And then finally he comes up, gets on a register, and starts getting another the membership people's line, starts doing that. And I'm like, okay. And then finally, this went on. I had a text sent to me. I made sure, I was going to pick up at 7:25. Movie starts 7:35. So my own plan is finally the girl came over to get some popcorn. I finally stood up and said, "Hey, excuse me, I know you're busy, but is there someone to help with the pickup line? That we've already ordered a mobile order." And she said, "I'll be with you in just a second." Went back, finished up the customer. Then she came over, got the girl, then got me. So apparently they go into the back and they have these bags, I guess supposedly already set up. Thing is, no one had done any of the orders. So they got these bags back there, and then they ran out of cups. She had to go get cups. So it was, I get it. They're short staffed and not expecting a lot of people. That would be my only complaint. Now, the thing is, they ask you too if you want butter or salt. I got, it's just a regular bag, but she gave me 2 of these, which were full of butter. So it's a pretty good amount, what we'd probably usually get. And then asked me salt. I made a mistake of saying popcorn salt, which is the orange salt. I should have kept it iodized. I should have known better than that. I thought it might be something different, but it's the seasoning they put on the popcorn when they pop it. So, but really it was, the theater was, pretty empty. I was able to find my seat with nobody near me. There was, though, where they said that there should be rows empty and complete. There wasn't that, because when I got up, there were people right behind me, and I could see from when I bought the ticket. Granted, it was in one of the small theaters. This is a 24 theater, 24 room theater. So this is one of the smaller ones, but clean. It was nice and clean. I, of course, needed to get popcorn for the missus when I left, but they'd already closed down. So the concession stands aren't staying open late. I think our movie 7:35 was the last movie going on. I'm not sure if there might have been another one later than that in the main theaters, like the IMAX and the Dolby Cinema. But nevertheless, felt safe enough to go to a movie. Again, you can keep you come in, you keep your mask on during the film, unless you're eating or drinking, which basically is everybody doing that. So the masks are kind of off during the theater. But as soon as I finished eating my popcorn and everything, I put the mask back on, watched the movie, and then it was over and we were done now. So other than that, other than the hiccup at the concession stand. Oh, I gotta say too, again, it is limited. You'll see they didn't have any of the candy on display. Usually the glass cabinets in front, those were all closed off. There was no advertisements in the lobby for upcoming movies. You know, big sit-ups that you normally would see. There was none of that. I did see one onward display that was halfway down the hallway going to the theaters, but you know, said come out March 6th, so that was still showing up. But other than that, you know, the video games were off, the vending machines were off, so it's very limited, which is good. That's good for them. I know they were doing hot dogs because, as I mentioned, the couple ladies got that, and another guy that I was standing next to was waiting on his. There was only 2 of the Coke machines that were running, so they had space between that. There's the Slurpee machines, or whatever, the frozen frosties. You know, those things were running. There's 4 of them, and they are all running. But there's only 2 Coke machines that are running. Again, there's no refill on popcorn. There's no refill on drinks. As I said, they give you butter and pop or salt because none of the concession area, those things are working or set up, so you can't put your own butter on. You get the cups and you dump that on. So overall, good experience. I am planning to go. Sorry, as I was saying, I'm going to try to go early showing of Tenet tomorrow. So that's what's going to happen. So just wanted to give this to you guys, let you know my experience with everything going on with the pandemic. I felt it was a good enough experience, but you know, you have to choose on your own. All right. Thanks for watching.